Hey, guess who this is? It's me, Rusty78609. It's May the 31st, 2017 at about 6 p.m. or so Mountain Standard Time. I'm just going to do this quick handheld video because I thought of something that might be interesting to some people. And it's a nice day. Right now the temperature's dropped because there's some clouds, thank goodness, because it can be a little warm in here. But it's getting better. I've got some places to put stuff now, and I won't dwell on that. But, and I get my refrigerator on. Uh, I'll actually pick it up Friday morning, and then I'm going to move to another location. But anyway, what I wanted to touch on is whenever you're transitioning from uh, anything to an RV, not too much an RV, but if you're going to go in to doing what I'm doing, camper top camping or truck camping with a camper top or a van or in a car like I did in my Toyota Prius, there's some things that I want to mention to you that you may think you're aware of them, but these are the little things you don't think of. For example, whenever you get ready to take a bath, you may or may not be able to do it outside. I just happen to be at a campground today and I can't. Now, if I was in boondocking, yeah, I could probably do some stuff outside, and I normally do that. But if you have to take a bird bath, horse bath, whatever, inside your vehicle, like I do occasionally, like when I'm at a campground like this, I'm at Hovenweep in Utah. It's a national monument. And, to do that, to take a bath like that, using a washcloth and hot water and kind of wiping around and all that stuff, takes, 15 or 20 minutes to do it right. It really does. And, so what you're going to find is whenever you do this like this in my camper top or van or car, you're going to find that everything takes longer, space is limited, and you just have to be organized. I mean, it's like when I was in my Prius. First of all, you got to know where everything is. And this little thing right here is called an organizer, where I've got my finger pointed right in here. And that's worth its weight in gold. I've talked about it before. And I promise you, folks, if you're going to be in a car or van, you better have one. As far as sleeping accommodations, not a problem. That works out just fine. But everything else, just bear in mind, it's going to be a little awkward. It's going to take a little longer. And if you have an ice chest like I do now, but I'm going to remedy that problem on Friday morning when I pick up my Dometic CF18 12-volt refrigerator and tie it into my solar, which I just got 2 or 3 days ago. And that's going to make life like very good. But if you're going to go into a camper, I mean, I did the ice chest thing with my Toyota Prius. I went, for 5 years off and on, several weeks at a time. And, it's what it is. It's cheap, certainly. You cannot cost justify solar or Dometic CF18 refrigerator by saying, well, the cost of ice will pay for it in a few years. BS. It ain't. I mean, it ain't going to happen. No, the reason you do it is totally for convenience. Now, is that bad? No, no, no. It's good. Convenience is good. You know what I mean? Igor eat food. So yeah, I mean, I'm into convenience. Of course, I'm 71 years old. If I was 10 years younger, it'd be different. But I'm not 10 years younger. I'll be 10 years older in 10 years. So, you got your little thing to pee pee in. You got your little tripod to poo poo in. And, it's a whole different way of life. And it takes a while to adapt to that. Now, what happens is some people get frustrated and they give up on the front end. What I would say is, give yourself at least 2 weeks, at least, before you make a decision. Why? Because by that time you've kind of got into some routines that will help you a whole hell of a lot. Like how much groceries can you put in your refrigerator or your ice chest? When do you need to go get ice if you have an ice chest? So you get those routines kind of down to where you know when to do them. And you get your clothing organized so you know where it is. You know where the flashlight is. You know where your towels are. You can find your underwear in less than an hour. That's a big step up there. But anyway, see what I did over here? You may be able to see it. I'll show you. If you can see that underneath the towels there, where I've got that little rope tied where it holds my shoes, maybe you can't see that. But what I did was I had some very strong magnets. And what I did, I just looped a rope through them and made a holder for my Crocs, all right, and my clothes also, the clothes that I'm going to wear like immediately. Like I've already got my clothes set out for in the morning, because in the mornings out here when you wake up, it's very cold. Well, not very cold. It's in the 50s in that range, but cold to me. And so I have those clothes available, good to go. So in the morning, I don't have to start looking around like, where's my, jogging pants? Where's my jogging hoodie thing? And all that. It's all ready to go. And you'll get into that. And once you get into that, once you've crossed over that hump, then it becomes very pleasant. I mean, for me right now, I know I look like crap, but I'm not planning on shaving this century as far as that goes, unless it starts itching, then off it comes. But no, once you get the routine, like today was a very good day, yesterday was a very good day. It's getting better, 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 better. And when I get the refrigerator, it's going to be like a 10. You know what I mean? Because every day I have to put the refrigerator. Well, not every day, but you got to move the refrigerator to keep it out of the direct sunlight, and so you got to lift that heavy thing. You got to get ice every 2 or 3 days max. I thought it would last 4 days. It ain't, and so it's just. And then of course then I've got a little rack in there to keep the food out of the water, and that helps. But every now and then, when you move the ice chest, the water will splash. You can get up in that little holder. So you've got all those issues to deal with. And that's why I went with the 12-volt refrigerator, the CF8 Dometic CF18, which costs delivered about $375, I think, in that range, around 400 round numbers, and that's a lot. I mean, you're not cutting a fat hog here. You know what I mean? Believe me, that's about. Never mind. I'm not going to tell you. You'd laugh. Uh, that's a whole lot of my net worth. Okay. And the same way for the solar. Trust me, folks. Trust me. Uh, no, those are big. Those are major purchases for me. At one time years ago, that would have been chump change, but it ain't anymore. Why? Because I fell out of the system right on my head, and then I landed on my feet after that. But it's okay. I have no complaints. The system is what it is. You either can deal with it or you can't, and that's life. That's life. That's everywhere you go in life. You can't hide. There's no place in Mexico, Guatemala, Ecuador, Spain, or wherever that you're going to go and live a better life than you can live right here in the USA. I promise you. Now, I know you're going to hear, I'll get a little feedback on that, or Thailand, or the Philippines. Ha, ha, ha. Believe me, when you're in a country that you weren't born in, that you didn't grow up in, you don't know crap about that country, because that culture is totally different from yours. Language is different. Anyway, how'd I get on that? I have no clue. But be that as it may, the camper top camping will work for some people. Very small percentage, I would say. It's like van camping or van dwelling or stealth camping in a van or a car or whatever. Uh, it'll work for some people, but I promise you that's a very small percentage, because you have to be, number one, a lone wolf. You got to be able to be alone for extended periods of time. If you're married and you're trying to do this as man and a wife in a small compartment like this, you better damn sure enjoy each other's company, because you're going to see a whole lot of each other, and that'll either make or break a relationship pretty damn quick. But having said all that, I just wanted to get that out there, because I know that I get a lot of comments. A lot of people want to do what I'm doing, and that it looks good. Yeah, all that glitters is not gold, but it is good. Like right now, I wish I would try to show you the view out. Well, I will try to show you the view out. I got the front camera on, so when I turn it around, I can't see what you see. So I'll just try to do the best I can. But this is my view, I think. If you can see that, I hope I'm close. There's some rainstorms back in that would be the east. And it's beautiful. I mean, there's nothing here. It's just me. The wind's blowing nicely. The temperatures drop. So those are the things that you. I hope you got to see something. Ain't much telling what you saw because I couldn't see a thing. But those are that's where you win. All right. And then the day I did a video of this young lady and her daughter and her grandmother was there too, and they were playing music. So you run into people that have some really talent. I would say 99% of the people that are out here doing what I'm doing, camping, and there's people in some small RVs because large RVs can't get in here. This is Hovenweep National Monument in Utah. They got some tent sites and so forth, but I'd say 99% of the people here are just damn good people. Now, those are the people you're not going to hear about on the media or from the media, and that's the way life is. The media can't make any money without jacking with your emotions. That's the way it is. And so, having said that, I don't know what this video is going to be titled. I guess I'm going to title it "Transitioning from Anything to a Small Space for Living," I guess, or something along that line. But anyway, guys, just wanted to do that video right quick. I'm not sure when I'll post this, but it'll be soon. And so far, the White House, the Casablanca is working out really good and getting better every day. And I feel good. And, I mean, it's really getting good. I mean, I'm getting into this now. I'm getting the rhythm of the road, so to speak. But anyway, thumbs up. Whoa! Bigfoot's here. Thumbs up. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Buy USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water. Or drink plenty of water. 3 quarts a day will not hurt you. 4 quarts won't hurt you either. You may pee like a racehorse or a 2 or 3 peckered possum, but you'll feel a hell of a lot better. Take deep breaths. In through your nose, deep, all the way down. Hold it. And then let it out slowly, because that's where it relieves stress. Okay, relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. Lowering your blood pressure gives your heart a break. And so that will enable you to live a little bit longer and a little bit healthier, and that's what this is all about. What else? Stretch those arms and legs. You don't have to stretch till you break a tendon. Just lightly swing your arms and do all that stuff. You know what I mean? Just stretch. That's all. And walk, get a little exercise. You'll feel better. Don't eat out too much, and everything will work out. You'll be fine. But anyway, having said that, guys, this is Rusty at Hovenweep National Monument, May the 31st, 2017. I don't know what time it is now. 7 p.m. prox. I'm just guessing. But anyway, you guys have a great day. I'll have one too. And I get my refrigerator on Friday morning. Hallelujah. Bye-bye.